Excellency, we want to welcome you to Kween district. And as we have said before, this is the place with the best road network. We also want to thank you for the 1 billion that you give every district for road maintenance. However, the way you've had a chairperson say that the money is not put in proper use, we need to send people to find out where our money is. Because the failure of one person should not be put on government. Your Excellency, we also want to thank you for the construction and continuous support of the Teriet Altitude High Center. However, we need to solve a problem that is here between the animals and the humans, the human-animal conflict. Recently, when we were in Soroti, the people were beaten in the forest. They were beaten and some of them were hospitalized. We want to apologize for that, and that is going to be resolved once for all. Your Excellency, we may need to relocate those people to a permanent place other than having the human and animal conflict always. And we want to thank you for supporting these people. And these people, one thing that we want to tell you people of Kween, the party NRM is bigger than all of us. We should not bring our small fights in NRM to disorganize the party. And Secretary General, we must solve this issue before we leave this region. Your Excellency, I want to invite you to talk to your people. NRM oye! President Museveni oye!
You said it. You said it well.
The people of Kween, Takwenya Suba,
Aji Suba Yaktogol,
Kaitabon, Habari,
Ago Suba Kwande Tam Kiswahili nomere.
The second vice chairperson of NRM,
Nyewo Nyebo NRM,
the vice chairperson NRM Eastern,
Nyemining chairman Nyebo Komasa Nyebo Kongasisi,
the Secretary General of the NRM,
Silindet ne wonyi be NRM.
Mutu Ikwat. All the other leaders,
Kondo iga laktogoli.
the wananchi of Kween and Sebei.
Agobi ga Kween, agoy sabing gumugol.
We are here to present the manifesto of the NRM for 2026-2031.
Jemi ta kita nyega je kwandi nye nyigi skule. Chiero wa kwek te tutok chibe NRM. Kijaga mwage ni danyi, bakisharu ta genge, bako logi ka sokoli, ago tutum, ago sokol, ago sasom.
But before I do that, which is general points in the manifesto, I want to address the issues concerning Sebei particularly first.
Nyo kutomba ka kita iyo majo mutioji kabisa. Kutomba reruta twet nyo wale barwa ita ishet amwaga na kyo ga mwau. Kanya mwau kinyale ga lakyo karakter da jo sutukusku shet am sabin.
In the Teso, Lango, Acholi area, we are having a new program of restocking that area.
Ege wa district ne kyo ga ngala le ne Teso, Lango, oka lagi. Jami je so tele cheget tuga choga cheget ki ko chogi ko chogi ki ko pot ambasho shek chogi bole.
We are talking of giving 5 cows per homestead to those areas so that we bring back the cattle population in that area.
Jami da ji so tinile ye ga je yu e la kaston tuga je ndoi mut kutogula masukutut naratet ango ger wolo gi jujukta ambasho shek da jog bole.
But when I thought more about it, I saw there were other areas nearby which are not in Teso, not in Lango, not in Acholi, that were very much affected by that criminality.
Ne kwamita agase puchita joba Lango Teso agase jbalato shakia kwale de muja wa ite mimba wale kai am maraja kinyo mishini la china de ngalake itejo kubalato shak yurambo kama sonye nyonyi tanyi.
They were victims of the cattle rustling.
Mibi ka jogi tuye ngalake oto jogi je jore mbatuga.
These areas include Abim,
Ala kyurambo le jebra Abim,
Bulamburi in Bugisu,
Bulambulu amushayu
and Ngenge in this area.
Ngenge amni dairo rogen danyi bakweni osiye jamba unnek.
I know these areas very well because I have been involved in all these fights.
Angati aros arwa wal dalu samwat jo to kol amne agasane anga tullo to kol.
And please, we don't want lies.
Ngalondet ne becinye maje kungwinnet ndamitingi.
Because some of the sub-counties in Sebei were not affected.
Amye webundo ile kambarnyani nagalagle kije kumuna bundamba jorsit am sabin.
The ones of Buko also were somehow affected by the Pokot from Kenya.
Ego webundo kamastanyin bo Buko en basawa tagale ki jorsa jo me ber karamojek maraju tratani mugonja ki jor maraja.
So therefore, when we are planning, we are going to include Ngenge and some of the areas affected by the Pokot.
Kinyo yo jemi da woje jo bangale tajula ti go loil ne maje jage ngenge ange maje ile je gas mako masogi chogi par mugonja
And Buramburi.
agora ga mastanyi ba ushanyi ba Buramburi.
Secondly,
Ngalondet ni boyen
the problem of the forest boundary.
ngalondet nyo ba yotet nyo na mako ku kultago.
Before I came here, I checked because when I read in the file here, this file here, I saw that the issue of the boundary has not been finished.
Yoga mita joni le agas kitabuna nyoga boru. Dabara agas ngalega yotet tek yesle kitogle kimna ji wan yotet.
The issue between the boundary between the park and the population.
kiyoto andenyo kunyobo bigap wogi Uganda Wildlife Resource and the Forestry ago bigap kore.
So I asked the Prime Minister, what is the problem? Why have you not finished? You remember I had sent Dr. Gunda here personally. He came here himself.
Ambatebe office in your Prime Minister, like a killane, I'm Yami Bonnet, and Yagiwa, Yagajaber, Dr. Wagana Rugunda, Yakia, Gapsala, Wagasnalega, you did.
The Prime Minister said that when the team came, you wanted to kill them, they ran away.
Kalagumwajola, they object one like a jet, Twangal, Kukol to be Gala, Jabaret.
Is this true? You wanted to kill the team? They are telling you lies.
Maro also Tinakwa like a wine win Nanette. Jola Quagabari. That are saying lies. This is Minanette.
Okay, I'm now going to send them.
They didn't come.
They didn't come.
Yeah.
I will have to do some damage to some of them. So, really, I want you people to know that the issue of these mountains, especially and the wetlands and the lakes, the mountains, the forests, the wetlands, the lakes, and the rivers are like the blood supply in our system. So the blood supply in our system is the one which keeps us alive. If you damage any part of it, you will die. So therefore, when we are saying the boundary should be here, should be there, it must be guided by science, not by opinion or just prejudice. So, if I'm cutting my nails, I can cut the nails. But if I go deep, then I start bleeding. It is the science. And the hair. I can have any hairstyle I want, comb this way, the hair this way, I can do what I want. But if I go cut the skin, it will bleed. So it's not a question of what you want, it is what nature wants.
And
without these mountains, the Elgon, Mount Elgon, the Rwenzori, the Shijes Highlands, Uganda can be like a desert. I'll give you one example. When I'm traveling, like I'm traveling today, I always ask my pilot, where are we on the globe? Where are we? There are lines on the map called latitude, longitude.
Ege bunda kita kanyo jebra mabut le mi laini na kiemure kumi je toje.
The equator passes through Entebbe.
Mi laini ta kanye to unegore Kween nye je gure la equator. Dana mi ende bo lit le ende bo mot le woli.
So where I landed this morning at the school there was
Ye ka jonyan rala mi sugulu tyo.
was 1 degree 25 minutes north.
Ye ka la wa yo nyi tayule ga yuye equator nyogo mi wolin.
So you can
know
where you are wherever, if you have the instruments. Now, Karamoja is on the same latitude as Acholi and West Nile.
Kargai lainina kibanyo ago wale jabra joli amnya miro roge tagenge
about 2 degrees north, 3 degrees north.
Mi je jebre ayeni amia kugelegite wolin batarat.
But West Nile gets 2 times the amount of rain Karamoja gets.
Ndege lawa gas koronda nyo jebre West Nile ngegas Karamoja. Wait to ayelle ropta nyoje nyorchini West Nile mi areta yen ko bol ni bakara moja kutogla mi wol bakara moja ropta nguny.
Why?
Amne
because of the swamps in South Sudan.
Amne mi so set nye mi Sudan kama sanyi malegite Uganda.
There are huge swamps there which created rain.
Mi wol so set kirkit dai sieta so set kuye ko to nya ropta.
And the forests in Congo.
Kumira ropta nani woge takanyi bogore takanyi boro Congo. So nyangne mboropta.
This is not a matter of politics of cheap popularity, it's very dangerous.
Kinyi ngale ja to kolla no mare. Puriyo bala je ngalo la bala koran ki lewo. Ngal je biji angu majangat kapsala wuye.
All these things we are doing is because of what God has given us, this weather, the good weather. All the good things we are doing are because of the good weather God has given us.
Kinyo ngale tuku je mi da kiye to boni je mi da je wushi je mi da kiye ne. Amba ta yo met akologi chop to mungu ki ko ne chomen ne to bon ku ko ndala wushi tuku to bon.
In the past, population was small.
Domba sho shekyo ko bagen.
We are few people.
Kimajang bi ga je joje tenji.
Now God and NRM have multiplied us.
Yegejil ngale kegi mungu ago patin dañu be NRM ku gon do lo siet angu jol jorabi ga bi ga bate kinyo ki jang ki bi ga mrakyo.
Because when Chimonges was fighting for Sebe to take it from the Bagisu,
amye gmi bondo no je Monges kingo ye gmi angana rumwele mare jebre jajin mare bo usia go mare je nyor district nyanyo.
I was there. So you call it history, I call it current affairs. Because for you, we had in history, I said which history, I was there. So when Kingo got you from the Bagisu, you had 3 sub-counties, what you call districts now were sub-counties. And the whole population of Sebe was 20,000. Now Sebe is like 500,000. What was done this? Mungu and NRM.
Mungu pada nyika kat pi ko am gaston ago NRM ni ko ndolo shit kumo bogum balego
Mungu put the children in the womb.
Kungen Mungu rale otany wait takaba bigo.
And NRM vaccinated them so they don't die. So that now that the population has grown, we should know what will keep us safe. The rain, the water, the environment. So I'm going to tell those cowards in Kampala that you are fearing nothing. My people didn't want to kill you. You just run away yourselves. Come and show the boundary by measurement, and then we shall discuss with our people. We are here. We are all here. We are all here. What is the problem? Let them mark, and then we can. After the election, we call a meeting. I will come here and we see it for 4 or 5 days. I have my lodge here in Kapchora. I have my house there. I will not be staying in a hotel. So I now know why the boundary was never done. That the people run away. Now, this business of beating people, we are going to find out who is beating people. Why beat people? Even if somebody has done a mistake, you arrest him and put him in court. We are really tired of those lazy people. Tired of lazy people who don't want to investigate properly, then they decide to beat. Now the third issue is the landslides, which again are connected with the environment. Because this mountain, you can see it is very, in some area it is very steep. Some of them are impossible for their cliffs. Like when I'm flying over the forest, you can see cliffs like this. Now the Way 90 degrees like this. How do you settle there? Very dangerous. But even the one which is lower gradient, anything above 30 degrees. So 30 degrees, when we come for our conference, we shall have a conference here. All the leaders will come and say, how do we live safely here? Then the experts will show us. And we shall also give them our experience. Then, because the landslide is when the steep areas, especially when the trees are cut, because the roots of the trees are the ones which hold the soil.
Amye koronde nyengwela ngetitetab koret kikinen omre. Ngetitetab koret ku choka cheyap ketik chok komiti kitya kibeti ng'uny angu namtangek ndeka cheyap kutogurale ko choropta go choljol ango tulya bade.
So once you cut the tree and the roots are not there, the soil is loose.
Kinyo ege braketik ange otti bade kutogule kabun bunitu tangek angu mojo go piobis ango guturbu kore.
And anybody below is in danger for sure.
Kinyo chemin malo tale kuwek te kun kapsa.
And what God has done in Uganda is amazing.
Ngalyone ta nyegi kwi Mungu to morom Uganda le ku ngalyonye nyikis kapsa.
When I was coming here, just here,
Ye kami ta na joni ite ine.
when you are going back, you see on the road.
Yo mi ta wedi ba kwek kaspane yo bogurgat yole.
This road here,
Aret
you will see water coming from this water going through below us here.
kile be galak tu si chemi kubede kelya mulle.
And imagine on the road.
Ange gas laran no le kije malsu.
What do you call that? The water coming from underground, like down here. What do you call it?
Gos pego.
We call it what?
Gos coming from the ground.
What do you call it in our language here?
Kugos ne pego mun.
Go?
Kugos pego.
Kugos.
Kosu pego mun.
Gos.
Yes. Kosu pego.
So you can see because in the Bantu dialects, it's called Ensuro.
Amje kolin le kura le enzuro. Amje go lugu ne ba pego lo to kun.
This is good science.
Dangal londo andanyo ku ngalek ki bo ngom nanet.
The water rains there on top of the mountain.
Amje kwane be ka taratolin.
Then the water comes from underground, and
Angu ba jigera kunde mogoti se ngun.
Yes. So you must study this science and you see how do we live here.
Mare kinyo amaja kas kapusa no marele maje munyo lo to kol bata maja kas kapsala anole mogote mi ku beti be kol ne sumende we wira ke.
In the past we were few.
Ambacho se kya la ki ngari.
Before God came in and NRM came in.
Gutomba ku jomungu to ko enaren.
God was there, but he needed some people to help him.
Kinyo na mungu ndene akasala kumuna nyortos nyege jol nyege jinda bon.
And when NRM came, it helped him.
And the oje NRM le
to increase the numbers.
Utasigera nambe pa the logo
So
lakwe.
when the numbers were small,
Yogumi chongna bi ko kisiji.
the elders can tell us how people were living that time. The elders, when we come for that conference, they can tell us how were people living. But what I know in the Ankole area, the people would go to the forest to get sticks, to get honey, to hunt and come back. They wouldn't stay there. So that I suspect that's why we don't hear so much stories about the landslide, the what.
But
now when you go to settle there, to cultivate and so on, is this new or was it happening before? And if it was it happening on a small scale or a big scale? Why is the mountain killing us now? So we are here. God has put us here. We shall get correct answers.
Kinyo masiki burchingunyi anggenyor
But
mangala.
in the meantime, our plan is to settle those people, the ones who are at risk in other areas.
Ngaliondet nye pichinye jemita jisoti kule majaji min piga la kyomi wolo kunye ka chelle korom angu mi kungete.
And the Minister of State is there.
Kinyo jebona minister enba itayu.
We bought some land down here.
Ngolo le jeng bala kichan barata ka ngunyoli.
They have got 56 billion shillings. They are looking for more land.
Pona kari krate jebra billions jebundoi konam aglo jeso tele ka min barata ka ulyage. Kupaka taje nyoruma.
It is in the budget.
Kinyo kichiti.
The money is available.
Togu kari.
Once we set a family are given 2 acres free and 10 million cash.
Ya ka wajana ngolyondo ndanyole chi so tinila je yuekla kaston ndo katyage ya kana ko yen angeta siej gishero ndo million taman.
So that's the plan now.
Pla chopotet nyona nye je bonde la chi sururanga la jurne.
Resettlement away from the danger area.
Amne ji so di la ji numne pigo wolo ka golgolit che korole mu je go ga le bigo.
When I was in Bududa, they brought some other new ideas. They say, yes, you can resettle us, but in the urban centers in the district, in Bududa.
Kale kami de kamasta nyoba tulwe nyoba Bududa mwe bigo ele o mamiato na minye dene kiaka solo basenda ndo maji munwolo.
So we shall study that because actually that's what they do in Europe.
Kinyo maji pajes man bangale tejo amne ngale tejo le kichi am gore ta kanye bare Europe. Go si shagam sa no mere ka ko ngun bi ko amlet.
Because you hear mountains like the Alps.
Amne mit londo kala je kar kanye nyon danyi ko kwa kanye je bare Alps.
People live in the valleys and then the mountains are used for skiing on snow and things like that.
We bundo raul dalin ba Alps le ngeta bi ko la ko munyol bo bosya. Angu ko kaskam sala ka jeri polin tago ko police ko ti ki arero shagala like when we can do here now we have the runners. We can specialize that place for running also.
Yes,
and we get money.
Yes.
Sports tourism.
Because now the conflict seems to be because we are only thinking of agriculture only.
Amne se jar ya ke umre ngala ja so da ji da bala ko ranna pattu ki ta ke bro yoi de shonde nyu bro yoi burja se ande kubun bunit ko rete.
But if you are growing muhogo in the flat area, will muhogo be safe here? This is the debate now.
Amne ke te be ga le ke wi mogo nu la kam mole ako e ke wi mogo nu kolin mangat mogo nu la Kween nu nam toratto di. So
I was actually thinking after the elections we should organize a delegation from some of these areas, Renzori, Elgon. You go to Europe and you see how those people are living. You go there and see.
Amita so magabsale ndega je ko ko kaji wan go indabon marande ga maje je nam boy ga lakke ga bede Elgon tulwet ne nyo ko banj bar Renzori je korok kol dalin je bar Alab so Europe wagas la riba marja ko rin ngwa smenda ga getti ga bi ko tin.
Because there are other mountains, we are not the only ones with the mountains.
And
they are very developed areas, those areas. Hotels, what, you can be... shops. So that when the tourists come, they buy from you. Now, if the people who are removed from the forest, we are talking of compensation. How is compensation different from resettlement?
Chuyatra la ne o kajero pigo ambesyandet ago ko jigo jitange ajete be jesen ni go legde no
Your Excellency, the resettlement is simply what you had explained earlier about the package of giving 2 acres of land and the 10 million shillings to support the constructions and the relocation. But the compensation is they are looking at the things that got destroyed during the time.
Okay, no problem. We shall also handle those. No problem.
Kajemi kitebo bondele, ndiye kajemwa ile, jemaje ile jiminbigo, njele jeropie. Kularaje sianyo, ropsiani kajemwa ugla ogmi jita ogngeta woli. Togla mitu wala jegi urya, yegi toga, yegi gori, kumale je yuegi tage, suwaja ge ologo.
I have no problem giving you more and more
Nigala
money.
bonde mo bonda ngal bangala kyoyo.
Giving you more and more money.
Yega jele kari, mo go no mo bonda lelis.
Because you are going to keep it here.
Amnyende mi kari te jo kabara ko bano.
If you are not taking it to America, so I'm not worried.
Nega ajil mabi ka te jo ka jebere ji minde mabedi ju gore ta nyabara America ka meju.
Now, the issue of the public university.
Kanga jemwa ngalonde ta nyibasu manet nyo botorot nyo ka jemwele. Kenyor University nyibabi ka kore.
That one is already our policy.
Omutyocha kwam letabon mendo boli. Darastin nyonye kijite pam gasmeti.
We took the old independence districts.
Jesuta ta kolle district in ndakra to kol jogi batte
and declared them zones of development.
Kitejole, Cheweju Jararo Rogete, Gemola, Kween, Wombola Buko, Chewele, Rorogon, Danyole, Panarata, Piga Puron.
And they said we are going to have one public university per zone.
Chemo Rale, Chemeja University, Claro Rokyo.
Some, because of history, have more than one, like the ones in Kampala have more than one public university. But we are going systematically. We shall definitely have one for Sebei. It's just it is a question of budgeting. Because with the guerrillas, we have a problem with the civilians we work with. We guerrillas, we bush people. We have problems with the civilians we work with. Because for them they touch here, touch there, touch there. But we guerrillas, we say no, one by one, one by one, one by one.
Dana Jack kick your kick Swamis, Chemajale, Chiwanje Romni, Chigerni, Prioje, Namatokol Turubate.
That's how we are able to manage Uganda, because if we were to scatter money without concentrating on defense, and on roads, and on electricity, we would not manage.
Polo Jack, Roger Kwamba, NRMle, Chemola Mere, Yakajisaret Karigla Mawur, on your Shembo, Tari Nagi, Okera Roshaki, Ongoker Ngalagala, Kukwani Juta Lagamu.
I'm glad if you have identified one of the old institutions here, which we can use as the land, we shall plan.
Ay ngaragatle ye go back ko to nyoru sukulu ta genga nye gi yosit ngubo na baran nye tabon kumachini o nyoru university ko mo shekini no mare go ngon nyakwe ba ta ko awuryani ngala.
We already have one for Lango, one for Acholi, one for West Nile. We already have.
Je bonda la ke balango ko masanyoga moy. We are
remaining with Karamoja, Sebei, Bugisu also.
I
think actually they are the ones remaining now.
Because
the others already have.
Amne chuta lag la bonda.
So we are going to build that university.
Majetaj ni university in the young.
Now, I'm told there's some issue with your RDC. What is the problem?
Kaka machingo ngunga la minga londa ka nye na magogo RDC nye mwakwek nye yemi je ngunga la bonda kungan. Chuan kungan neche jo.
Where is the RDC?
Ndo jesi ande nye ndo RDC kungonyi tanyi kakul kudlinga la kut.
The lady here?
Yeah.
The police
Jesi ande omere.
What is the problem? They say?
Kala uine.
This is a former policewoman.
Your Excellency,
Go ahead.
I am retired ASP at Hayley Hope, the RDC Kween, doubling as a regional whip. Your Excellency, I've been in surveying Kween in particular for the last 2 years. And what I found, there are people who are really very corrupt. Today, we got an issue of an independent candidate who is called Cherogoi Motors. He fights everybody, fights every development, and he fights me in particular because I have fought. What I find.
Okay, let's hear.
What I find, you will find that people who are actually stealing PDM money, they get money, they bring cards of the people who are dead, they get money in, and they put the telephone numbers of the live people, they get the money to themselves.
Oh, they are stealing PDM money?
Yes. So far, majority of them, we have the leaders. Some circles, they want to, you find one, the chairman taken, the wife has taken, the child has taken, the relative has taken. You find like 7 million, 5 million in one household. I have evidence. I have evidence, Your Excellency. I have so far recovered 35 million from the people who stole the money. As we are talking, 7 leaders have been remanded. 5 million have been recovered. These are the issues. Areas where we have issues.
Go on.
Money for roads. Money for road construction was eaten. And eaten by the people, the engineers who are supposed to work on the road. Yes. Yes. We have a committee investigating that. And what they do, for them they say now, let us leave the things. We leave the things. Money for Maram was eaten. Money for sand was eaten. Money for all the aggregates. Carpets were not planted. They were just buried. IGG's report is on the ground. But And those are the ones. Me, I have all evidence, all cases on ground. They don't want to eat off. They say the money is for the government, it must be eaten. And I go to my food. I said, no one will eat this money so long as you have seen. I found this place in the last elections. We had opposition who were almost 10,000 voted for opposition. I now have majority of them who have crossed over. We are going to hand them over to Museveni. The issue, they want to keep hiding all the crimes they do, and that's what they do to fight. And I told them, I will not accept anyone to steal the money when I'm seeing. That is the issue.
Okay, sit down.
Money, Your Excellency.
Sit down. Okay, sit down. Now the chairperson was speaking, the one who was here for you. Go and sit.
Yes.
Go and sit. Go and sit.
Your Excellency, NRM money was also eaten. Administrators we are talking is serving sentence, having eaten 47 million for the registrars on the ground. They have to get more money to pay the people after that saga. That is what they have.
Thank you. Now, he was also saying about the man of the roads. What do you say? Come.
Assistant Your Excellency, for the last 2 years in Kween, the roads of Kween, the 1.3 billion, the RTC was there, the former cab was there. They were conniving there, as the RTC is the head of monitoring of roads, but she was not doing anything in Kween. We brought the IGG to solve the problem of Maram, which was eaten, but the RTC was just seeing, not arresting anybody. Thank you, Your Excellency.
So, hello, hold on.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Go back. No, let him finish.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
No, wait.
I'm the chairman of roads.
No, hold on. So you are saying the RDC was colluding also?
Yes.
That she was colluding. She was colluding.
Yes, Your Excellency, RDC was working with the former cow.
The former cow?
The former cow, who left.
Where is he now?
And the RDC.
Where is he now?
No, she retired.
She's fired?
Retired. Yes, Your Excellency.
Not arrested, but retired. When you retire, when you eat,
She retired and went home.
Or she resigned?
Yes. She retired. She ate. She's over 60 years.
Oh, but yes. She went with our money. Okay, Chairman Sweat, what are you saying?
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm the chairman of District Roads Committee. NRM, Your Excellency, 2022-2023 monies, I think, was not spent well. I wrote a letter as a chairman. I wrote to the DPC to investigate the culprits who ate the money because they did not spend 1 billion shillings well. Your Excellency, although we have also challenges in terms of the monies appropriated to Kween District, the 1 billion itself isn't enough. We have the road network of 200 kilometers of roads that are supposed to be worked with the 1 billion shillings. But it can only cover
24 kilometers, only, Your Excellency. What we are requesting, Your Excellency, the machinery, the equipment that can help in these bad roads, especially on the upper side. Now, to Your Excellency, the monies for this other financial year is still there. The biggest challenge that we have are the rains. The rains are a problem. But I know the solution here, Your Excellency. The problem is politics now. This is a political season. And now, some individuals, because I will speak the truth, the individuals who want the RDC transfer so that they handle their own politics. That is it. Let's speak the truth. The RDC has not eaten any money, but it is only a political situation.
Okay, now. The other time when I was here, young people were complaining about PDM. Were we not on this ground that time? We were here. And there was a policewoman whom I gave to follow up. Later on, that policewoman also made mistakes and I transferred her. So I'm now going to send my auditor to do the two works. The work of that time, those young people who are complaining, and also this issue now, which is coming up. So that we get to the truth. What is that? What do we call truth in our language? We call it what? Huh?
The truth, Manda.
Manda. So we are going to get Manda through auditing. Mungu will help us. Now, those were the corruption. The people to fight the corruption are our elected leaders. They should be the ones. That's why we introduced the system of LOCs. Because we already had the other administrators, the Gombara chief, the Muruka chief, who are there. Why did we introduce LOC 3, LOC 5? The DC was already there. We did it because I was here during the colonial times and I saw the corruption of the chiefs. And the Gomara chiefs were corrupt, the vets were corrupt. When we were in the bush, I therefore proposed that you people, we are going to take over this government, but to be on the safe side, let the people elect their own person to supervise these civil servants.
Chitil yang alyonet agengale mishini bigap korit ku kwai chi mwangit nye jone jek sungela gugit pichita jujo je kwem gasmedi.
So that's why we have this LC system to check for you.
Nyo je mi darat je bonde LC da kwishon da nyo je kwe suku kita maraju e ka to go burang le ango mel tu gukpade.
They are the Nyamparas. Nyamparas. Do you know that word? Nyampara.
Nyampara.
Nampara. The Bantu word for like supervisor.
To supervise. Mare amege wa pantule chegura la Nyampara. Nda jekrat ma mola je mutungi se kyoga git. Jo marere ngale ga parik
To supervise.
Supervise means marar.
If the money came, did it do what it was supposed to do?
Amne marar karik le ki bayi sietangon ke chaku yisien no don briye.
So please, you citizens, don't play around with that. It's very crucial for you to make sure that your leaders don't join the corruption, that they fight the corruption on your behalf.
Polo mi dana so mo kap salaram ba go ko yisye. Maro ko e bi ka jot li len monduok. Joma bonda jol loganat suku ngelle ku marar anga gastuku ke kwok yo gije rop ci wolyaga menda ko rubi gala ke ugo ute ku bajam sana.
Do you want your leaders to fight corruption or be part of it?
Ko majak kwe kondo ke kwok la gboriye chamusana ndogo bore ku bang ja ko lep so kwam chamusana.
Fight or
Ko sel neno mrende go sisia
fight or participate in corruption. What should they do?
Kunyo chieral ne kunyo meje bori ye kapsa che gasle meji no speaker jomi office angwa meju ye ko wojonyo ki wogoromi.
What do you say?
Kitango ngwena kwe go mare
Should they fight corruption or be part of it?
maje kwai gando ke go utkwami sa go mare ju daga maje wo bori ye no mare. They should go and fight.
What do you call fight?
Boriet or Boriet?
Huh?
Boriet?
Boriet.
Yes.
They should Boriet.
Yes.
They
But
should-
Boriet.
Boriet, oh yeah.
Boriet, oh yeah. Go see Jabang by Unda Gomara. You got your Boriet.
Boriet corruption, oh yeah.
Boriet up Chamusana, oh yeah. Boriet up Chamusana, oh yeah.
So I am going to send my auditor by the day after tomorrow he will be here.
Maramo, one of the Nuja Mutuno and the Marakabonak, my year, Yokya, Many Mutun, Open the day.
Now, your grandfather, the government of Uganda, has given you your share as Kween.
Amye de Bundaran, who can you tell? Can you go on and meet the Queen?
This is share for Kween, this is share for Buko, this is share for Kapchora, this is share for... This is your heritage. What do you call heritage when your parent gives you a share?
Heritage?
Heritage, like when your father... When your father gives you a share of wealth.
Karobung. Karobung.
Orobo.
Yeah, Grobung.
So,
where your father gives you your own property.
Yes. So this is your Orobu. If they send you money for PDM, that is your Orobu. For the whole family, the whole. So, if somebody eats that Orobu, I fight him. Your elder Amos Kaguta gave me my Orobu long ago. You can't touch it. If you touch it, we finish one another. Let me see whether my Orobu is on the screen here. Bring my cows. Let me see my cows if they are there. So that they can see how to defend your Orobu. So I was talking about our local issues. But in the manifesto, we have got to general issues. The contribution of the NRM to Uganda. The first one is peace. Which a number of people talked about. The second one is development. The roads, the electricity, the piped water, the telephones, and so on. The schools and the health centers. That is development. But we also insist, NRM always insists, development is for ours, all of us. But do you sleep on the tarmac road? Those are my Orobu. You touch my Orobu, I kill you. My Orobu, you touch my Orobu, we go very far. So, those cows are from my great-grandfather. He saved 7 cows in 1893. There was a rinderpest which killed many cows, but he managed to save 7. And all the cows which my uncles, they are from those 7. So, okay, that's enough. So I don't know whether these people are envious. I don't want them to wish me bad luck. Tell them it's a joke. Because normally Africans hide their wealth. They normally hide their wealth. They think that if people know that you are rich, they will wish you bad luck. But me, I don't mind sharing my richness with my people. Mutaniombea baraka. Mtaniombea baraka. Mtaniombea baraka kwamba Museveni awe na ngombe zaidi. Mtaniombea.
Morane maje kabisa la ko tilil moje lel moje.
Kaita Bon.
Oi tabon karo men.
But so please,
Defend
your Orobi.
Orib Kiagajero Quak, Moashik Leput,
You're going to defend your Orobi.
Mure, on a sham, Bogarakte, on go Greek, Kiagajero.
Erobo. How do you say it?
What?
Is it Erobo or?
Cheropta. If you are defining giving out, but Cherobum is you have been given.
The?
Cherobum.
Che?
Cherobum.
Is it Che or A?
It is C-H-O. You can use Che, Cherobum.
Cherobu.
Yes.
So you are going to defend your Cherobu.
Mara, tu kya Cherobum? Akwai gando kesengalle.
So me, as a grandfather, once I give you, I know you are going to defend. I am 81 years old now. I have no blood pressure. No this, no that. But if I know that the grandchildren are not defending the Cherobu, I may develop blood pressure. Because I will know that in the Bantu language, we say, I am suffering for, I will not get results. Kujitia kwa shida bila matokeo.
Yege bundera tuinda bata nyege chol chol linge umar amenga tulega chonda uinda yuranya go jo brese ne gapsa amne muno riba kwemba tugu ke kwa wa kwa ibiga bata je mumuje muna ru tugu ke je rokwe kanamra bonde.
I'm not going to tell the people in Kampala that in Kween I left young people who are going to fight for their Cherobu.
Kinyo kawang mo jibiga Kampala le yege ogon Kween boyin kyabo ko kibigo yego worip. So,
contribution number 3 of the NRM, I normally ask a question. For contribution number 3 of the NRM to Uganda, I normally ask a question. The people in Kween now have a nice Maram road. But are they going to sleep on the Maram road at night? You will sleep on the Maram road because there is on the tarmac road because it is a nice road. Do you sleep there? Where do you sleep? You sleep where? What do you call home?
For one, Kaston, then car is home.
Car. That's Bantu. That's a Bantu word. Amaka.
Mwele makisolu bari unaninga lyono biga jijebra Bantu.
So you sleep car.
Jeru choska.
What do you call sleeping? What do you call sleeping?
What?
Sleeping.
Sleep. Wander.
Oh, you wander car.
Wander.
You
Wander means sleeping.
you wander car, not on the road.
Yeah. Marama John Erwanda Aran, Ogaweru, Jerwe in Bananica.
Now, if you wander a car, it means now from here you're going back to your home, and I'm also going back to my home. Now, when you go back home, you'll find that the problems you left in the morning are still there waiting for you. When you go back home, you'll find that the problems you left in the morning are still waiting for you. Poverty, this problem, that problem. That's why, therefore, NRM makes a distinction. Between development like the roads and wealth, meaning utajiri wa watu.
Kubara NRM kukuchwengala jayen, minga lek choba naratet, kuminga lek choba le, ponde je kwishong peshandet kumi mnyengu. Areta la je baranyo naratet. Nege bundaga ponde bo peshandet, ponde bo warwengu, je mwa urale, mikita nye koni.
And that's why we have been sending money to you people.
Polo je mitaje kiyogo ukari, kiyogo akwe.
Entandu kwa
Mija jebra chage jebra tande kwa
NADS,
kumija jebra NADS,
Operation Wealth Creation,
kumnyala ka jebra Operation Wealth Creation kunari jito koli.
now PDM,
Ko jagara nye gruswet nye jebra PDM.
which some people are said to be stealing now.
Ngala tejo ayin bala kujiba ko temo la ndaramba le ko kyonge de skulu ko muge majala je nyorumbo kitang tanye sungelle.
Because we are very clear that development can be there, but if you don't deal with wealth, people will never be in a good situation. Unfortunately, some people have listened to us. But before I talk about, I want to get some information. I can see you are growing a lot of Irish potatoes. What is the calculation for 1 acre of Irish potatoes? How much do you get? How much
His
do you get?
Excellency, my name is Kiftala Moses. I am one of the best farmers in the district. I won as a best farmer 2008 and I went to Netherlands. We have been doing the cost of production for 1 acre. 1 acre of potatoes, cost of production is around 4 million, but the output, when you manage with good agronomic practices, you are able to get in 1 acre 8 packs of potatoes. So when you sell it, assuming that we had a good market, His Excellency, then you sell 8 bags, you would get a lot of money. But the biggest challenge are only 2.
How much would you get?
Because now the price keep on fluctuating.
It doesn't matter on the average.
On average, if it is 8 times 50, you would be getting around 10 million. But when you subtract the cost of production, sometimes they say a loss. Because even the roads in the rural areas, they are really very poor, and all this counts for the cost. So sometimes it would be a very good business. Like this time, we have brought some potatoes from the Dutch company in Netherlands, and we are taking it for the processing in Biki and the Wakise. So I think one of the strategies, maybe in future, is to have a factory where we can have crisps and we process the potato here. So then we improve the roads. Now
we'll be getting about 6 million net per acre.
Yes.
Okay.
If the roads were okay, if the processing was near, that's why His Excellency, the topography that we are talking about here. Like when they were talking of Escona Road. This is very important because we would not be traveling to the other side of the other dangerous, steeper areas. We would make a market here. As long as we reach Nyenye, that one becomes the central market. And we would not even get these accidents. So it is planning the way you have said. So I wish if you go back after winning the elections, which we are sure, you come back and we conference. There are so many issues in this mountain.
We are going to have a conference here and agree on the mountain, agree on the roads, agree on the whole plan so that we do things which are planned. So now let's see some of the people who have responded. I wish I had captured this man's video. I will send my people to capture your video.
Yeah.
My staff, you should go and capture.
I was even among those ones to be checked by during your visit the other time. But because of our bad road, I was not lucky in the mountain.
Oh.
So I have a story.
Very good. Let's see some examples here in survey.
My name is Yapsi Wadorin, a farmer in Kapola village, Kobil Parish, Kawo Sub-County.
We shall summarize.
2023, when the PDM program came, I applied as a farmer, applied to the parish, and I was given 1 million shillings. When I was given 1 million, I looked at 1 million that will buy for me a smaller cow. I looked into my branches and got there some money, 400,000. I put it into the 1 million, then bought a bigger cow. In August, in September, that very year it requested for a bull. Because bulls here are very difficult to get, I requested the production team from the sub-county who helped me get artificial insemination. After giving it artificial insemination, in July this year, 2024, it gave birth to a bull. From July up to now, I've been milking. Milking has changed the life of my family. I no longer have ear diseases which will disturb me. I'm milking 6 liters a day, which is very little, but with the help I will get more. I get 240, I sell it monthly. I get 240. Of these cows, again, gave me a different project. I got a project of biogas with the help of my cows. I collect cow dung, feed my digester. My digester gives me gas, which I use it for cooking. Firewood is a very big challenge nowadays. I use gas to cook. It has helped me with the allergies that I had. I'm now doing better. I get cow dung, put in the digester, get gas. In the return again, I get biocereal from the gas, from the biogas, which helps me in feeding this plantation, feeding my coffee plantation also. I thank the NRM government for the many projects that he has invested in we farmers and Ugandans at large. I'm very proud as a young farmer. I'm doing well. My life has changed, and now I can pay fees.
You have
my
seen
children
the testimony of this guy here. So I want to ask you, how many of you have benefited from PDM, those who are here? Put up your hand.
Wira utarat.
Okay, they are there. Like you, the boy here, that boy there behind, the tall one. Come. And is there a lady? A lady who has benefited, who can give you. A lady, I have called the other boy, and then the lady. Speaking the local language, how much did you get, and what did you do?
His Excellency Yoreka Museveni, and my name is Anton Chelanga, from the sub-county called Kosiri, from the upland of just begun with the helicopter. So I've received the money for PDM, and I congratulate you for protecting the young gains like us. For me here, I'm also a good farmer. As the governor has also said, I have my samples. I got 1 million shillings in my sub-county, and I thank the parish chief. And that money has helped me, and that as you are called, chair of something your father has given me.
Yes.
So I congratulate His Excellency, because we are going to rob the PDM money. And to add on, I have a sample of the farm I've also managed on the top of the PDM money. And one is iris farming. One, I have
What do you use the PDM money for? What do you?
I use to mortgage a land because I was having a quarter plot. But I use now to get, because I joined the farming circle. I got 1 million, and I got a quarter, because in Kween here, you can hire a land at even 2 million and 3 million. So I use the PDM money to go and add co. And on my papers here, I've planted onions and iris. For the PDM, I add co for the onions, and the one I was using is for iris. So I have a sample of them, and I've come here to show my father he has done a big role in my life.
Thank
this
you.
Is a sample, and if also the video coverage.
My staff gets that copy. So what are you earning now from your total a year?
So now, because of the PDM money you have given me, and now if I buy 5 iris for seeds, because this one for Kavala is a bit expensive. If we could have having some iris for factory here, I grow 5 bags for the other one, but I managed to go 30. Then on iris, on onions, I can manage to also raise 30. So at the end of the day, I can even raise some money of like 5 million. But if the factory is produced in Kween district, as our young gains, we shall get way less until we also hand over to our young gains also.
Keita Bon, go.
Thank you too.
His Excellency, I am a young lady, I'm a youth. PDM has helped me. I have 2 years since I got PDM. I got my sheep. I started with the rice. Now, as for now, I got like 5 sheep.
Okay.
Real.
Okay, Kaitabon.
Thank you.
So she's now Mkoriandit. Is it Mkoriandit? The rich one. She's now rich. Mkoriandit. She's not Mkoriandit. Because she bought sheep, 5 of them, now they are 45. So that is our third contribution to Uganda. Number one, peace. Number 2, development. And number 3, wealth. But now, there is another contribution. Contributing to the issue of jobs. And in order for you to understand this, let me show you somebody called Biamukama Fred. Let us see.
Welcome to my name is Fred
You just listen to
district. We are now at our 4-acre demonstration farm. The land we have here is
No, we shall summarize.
4 acres. This is a farm we started 2 years back here, 2.5 years back. And on this farm, we have half acre of pineapple, has 6 cows for 25,000 birds are giving us eggs, and we have coffee mixed with banana. Where we are, this is the 4-acre model farm. I did this activity to teach my voters, to lead by example, so that my voters can learn what media the president tells the public. This is an initiative I learned from the president sometime back when he sent me to learn to Kaumu, to Kisozi. I copied what I copied, this is what I came up with. And you will see as we move, or that side, this side, that's my 4-acre model farm. The house as well. I don't sleep here, but if I would sleep here, the house as well is seated on this 4-acre model farm. When you look at poultry, out of the 25,000 birds, it's only 11,000 giving me eggs. Others are soon giving me, and I get 302 trays per day minimally, because 11,000 birds are supposed to give me 366 trays. But because of the feeding method of deep litter, I don't get all the eggs. I get 302 trays per day minimally. Then I sell in a month, you can get a net profit of 55 million, because you get 108 million, but you can't get all that. You have to buy feeds, pay workers, pay electricity, remain with 55 million net pay. When you get the cows per month, these are 6 cows. Each cow minimally gives you 20 liters. So when you get 20 times 6, that's 120 liters per day. 120 liters per day. For us, a liter here is 2,000, because we sell each cup at 1,000. So you get 2,000 times 120, you get 24,000 per day. So 24,000 per day, when you multiply, you get about 7.6 million per month. But 7.6 million per month, you cannot save it. You have to get 200 to pay these workers, sometimes even the drug for spraying. That is zero grazing, you spray for ticks and other things. At the end of the day, you remain with a net profit of 6 million from the cows for zero grazing. So this is our grass. Here, 1 acre of grass. This 1 acre is enough feeding our 6 cows. And our cows are feeding well. With this grass we have. When you get like the half an acre of pineapple per harvest, you get about 4.5 million and I harvest twice a year. You will see. Even as now, there are those which I can harvest for my friends to take. When you look at the piggery, in a month, I can get about between 150 and 180 piglets. But those I don't sell, I give to my neighbors to prayer. When you look at coffee, we normally harvest 12 million. We normally harvest 12 million from 1 acre. Because we're just starting up the harvest. We had the first harvest, and when you get about 12 million, but when you get very well, and you have fertilizer, you get between 18 and 24 million. From 1 acre, coffee alone minus banana. And this banana at the end of the month, you can get about 1 million, 1.8 million. But I don't sell my banana, I use it for eating. So I simply get my coffee to ensure the other 12 million I'm telling you, which we are getting from this 1 acre, because we have tested it where you will see. And here, currently, I'm employing 26 people.
Keep that one, the other picture, put it back. Now, this is what I wanted you to see. Biamkama came to Parliament about 4 years ago. When he was elected, his father was a very strong NRM supporter. He brought him to me. And said that this boy has been elected to Parliament, advise him. So I advise him like I advise all of you all the time. Please understand the 4 acres model. The 4 acres model is what we put in the manifesto in 1996. So as you saw, he has got 1 acre of coffee mixed with bananas. He has got some pineapples. He has got some 6 cows. And he has got eggs from poultry. And the piggery has got a lot of pigs which he gives free to his constituents. So he's now a rich man. You heard that from eggs alone, he's earning 108 million shillings per month. When he deducts costs, he remains with 55 million shillings per month. In a year, he earns almost 700 million shillings from eggs alone. Net. But what is important is that he has now created 26 jobs. So the wealth of Biamkama has now produce jobs.
Kinyo isiet ta magoryondi nibo omukama kinye ki ishonda.
Now, this should help our people to understand.
Ngalyondo ndenye kinye majala ko kale bikyo kuso.
Where do jobs come from?
Wono ni ishonda go mare.
Those who confuse our people give the impression that jobs must come from the government.
Alagrajo ko ni let ko barbera kwengo kan gena mwele o ishonda pada egewe we isbuti da gasme de genyori ishi.
That's a disaster.
Ngalyondo no le ngalje buru go go lobi.
When you have a country where the majority of the jobs are from the government, that's a failed state.
Amne egewe pundagal sagasme de nyo chang bi ga jemi kuisi da gasme de gommi kuisi da ga.
All the total government jobs in Uganda are 480,000. But we are now 50 million people. How can 480,000 jobs satisfy us? So that's why from the beginning NRM was telling you that jobs come from wealth. And wealth is found in 4 sectors. Sector 1, commercial agriculture, like here. Sector 2, manufacturing. Factories. Sector 3, services. And sector 4, ICT, services like hotels, transport, and so on. And sector 4, ICT. So we have seen the wealth of commercial agriculture creating jobs. Let us see what the factories are doing. Now, that town there is a town of factories. It is a new town. It is a new town. Which was built on the land I gave them, 1 square mile, which I gave them. I was told that there are now 75 factories there. This is a new situation for Uganda. The old towns you know are the towns of shops. Wanauza uzi, wanauza mafuta ya taa, wanauza Mambo hayo. Kila
Wala
wote
we
wote.
chora la mi da yun duguk tokol ma teatare tu usi nagi knek chito anye da yun tokol.
The whole town, just shops.
Kinyo ka sabata le to uni tokol ko ek tu ganen.
If you go inside, how many people are working here?
Kunyo maroga stawalin de atabi ga yo ka sakwala isi da yun.
One shop.
Maroga sa sowali no ka sambai.
One shop assistant. One.
Kale ege mo rala mi babada tu gane pinyi ni no mare. Atabi ga je isi tu gane. De mi ji da nyoga ge bogo ki bade.
But let's now look at one of the factories, how many people are working there.
Ojul bak pera ni factory ne yo mi ta ile kasio. Do mi ta kamasta ni la kasio.
The other part.
Jabi go. Mi joga ne bisi.
That one there.
Ojul akwe ole ka tatage go karani na go mare je mi ari.
This way you can
Ojara
see.
bigata.
This way you can see more.
Chang. Ojul akwe go mare ajata so gaste ole okoli.
Now that's inside one factory. And that town of Uniambare is employing 12,000 people. Now, these new factories in Uganda, which are all new, are now employing 1.3 million people. I've already told you that all the government jobs are 480,000.
Angkaje mua tela ga sumetu bata kumiana man akinana atarabi ga je ga majala ga ishon da akoktiane ti sieta ga sumetu.
So these factories which are now beginning to come, they are just beginning. They are already employing 3 times more people than all the government jobs.
Kinyo ya ga wetti kita bon kita mo kita ji ga je ate wolo tokol we tole ka ko alu ku pigo je aretso mo choba ga sumetu.
So that's why I'm telling you that contribution number 4 of the NRM to Uganda is clarifying the issue of where jobs come from. So therefore for today, I will mention those 4 contributions of the NRM to Uganda. And these are peace, development, wealth, and jobs. There are 3 others which I will talk to the press tomorrow. Or tonight. I will address your press tonight. Now, let me end with the issue of free education. For a long time, I've been trying to introduce free education in government schools. Okay, what are you saying? You come forward. Come, let them come. Come forward, come. No, come. We are out of time. You tell her quietly. No. Let's not have that. Let's continue with my meeting. They will tell the director. Listen to them what they are saying.
Marenge Solam Gang Tonini, Sabin Yeji Niteret Kurgat, Degamo Mutoji no Mare.
So
Yeji Niteret Kurgat, Musoja, and Negaja no Lawang.
I started free education in 1996.
And Leonet, you put Yegabrata si Kusumanet, no, put no Gaja.
And it worked well for some time. But soon people started collecting money. From students. And the children started dropping out of school. I don't agree with that arrangement. So I looked for a peaceful way of how I can make my point. I used my power as president to build skilling hubs. One per zone. There's one here in Sebe. I don't know whether my graduates are here. If they're here, they can come. Let's get two testimony, one of a boy, one of a girl.
Mare goji lakwe pijumigu kwani kupiga joga oje mwale ngoga genga ta suguli etage majaji neti ngita ga nyesei joja kungtioni omutjoja kwe
amganokle chegurole salimo joel angu ajone soy asunde sapram le aning chotin le gichaje nye gichalu singan hop lagi maponde kagane amu sabondo dene amgatenya nye chalare kudokle kimi kimami je kiswedne kajine kajakorena sulu sangatle anus manet nye giamokto akaya angede P7 yemna mut ko adasage abasmane dene amidiole kibur agaye kibnoy sawe nye kidawule misukulu kekido president pasangale alum yegije wele midena basin che kemajele balego wajine isondo so bayunyo ideole awo wanoru subcount chief agai bukona formid ye chani Angasuti commercial officer, Angasit for meeting industrial hub, Angaganya, Aburi, Angagan, Abaran, the Yiki, Jebruwa Simu, Amu industrial hub, Yamole, Kaji Jamu, Lejo, Smanedi, Ye, Sangat, a training gunning, Ishondogi, Jabayun. Yegwa oldilini kita rojanya tapon karam abnedilini amigi pinye babaji sumanati pinye babaji kita gile security la matapon loji rutos kile tapon karam as jata salia kita nyegi gala musulle
move quickly. What did you learn and what are you doing now?
Anitale Chao Wanetke kapenta. Panda nyane yawa junelin. Panda le amujai kitage. Amu pano rien mabigaini. Jemuja gogala.
Okay, why have you dropped out of school?
Come again?
Why have you dropped out of school?
Akima muje bigaga. Magli bondo karika school.
And what did you learn in the house?
Carpentry.
And then what are you doing now? The three.
Amanda nyile amita yeshieta ke cha nyoru mabigaini jeje mite jigolege adam si
Summarize that.
nyoru besha
Translator, summarize that.
Salimo Joel.
I think I can summarize for him. Do not drop him from school. You cannot even explain. My name is Salimo. I went to the industrial hub.
No, why did he?
What I did was carpentry.
Why did he drop out of school? Why?
So I dropped in school because where I was staying was from a poor family.
They had no money to pay.
They didn't have money to pay, even what to eat. And when he was taken for industrial hub, he's now a carpenter. He can employ 3 people which are working together to earn money.
Very good. Calm down. Calm down. And the girl.
His Excellency, can you allow me to talk in English?
Fine.
By the name I'm called Chebet John, and when I was at home, I dropped from school when I was in senior 3, but it was lack of school fees.
Okay.
By that time, life became too hard for me. I tried even to work in a hotel, but it was too hard also. Life became too hard until I lose the hope of life. I even wanted to kill myself because it reached the time I got pregnant, and the person who pregnanted me refused me. By the time they gave us the information in the sub-county, they told us that there is the industrial hub, which the president has introduced. I went to the sub-county. They told me, you apply for it, and I applied for it freely. They never asked any money from me. I joined the industrial hub, and I left the baby with the mother. Reaching to the industrial hub, I started new life again, and I got that my life was still important, and I appreciate the government of Uganda.
What did you study in the industrial hub?
I studied hairdressing, and now I have my shop. I'm employing 2 people.
No, very good, very good. She's now employed.
Yeah. But my president, I have one problem.
What is it?
I'm in Soy County, the other side of Girigi. We don't have power there.
You don't have?
We don't have power. And when you're planting, it is too hard to plant. You take a long time to plant because the person's hair is hard. So I wanted His Excellency for you to support me. I buy a generator for softening the hair. Then it will make my work easy.
There is money. We have put money in the circle of your district. You borrow from that. I will add on more money. Later also, you also did hairdressing. Did you do hairdressing? What did you do? Okay, let's see a tailoring. For the hairdressing, my hair has no problem.
sub-count. Then I'm Sumanele, Mnamu got order, I'm a child and orphan. Then I'm Magaste, how Excellency, Yaweri Pakutam 7. I'm here, give a quest to Gulu, never but, Yeguayo in Uganda, Jeff Sugna, industrial half. Wabdari, Sumanela Bobot, Lejeruela Bobot, Waanyarong Gaga, Ayet Taylor, Panda Yale, Apone Jarani, Ane Bibigae, Pandan, Kiniga Somobondele, Gigalia, supporting Anna, our Beshande. Kite forward, Ngone Beshande, Swing, Amujal, Jaranina, Kiket Change, Garnet, more than 2 people in my workshop. For God and my country.
Thank you. You say, I will take a picture with you at the end. That is
what she said.
You can sit, I will take a picture with you when we finish.
She said she was completely an orphan. She joined, she went tailoring, but right now she can do tailoring. Even the sisters have joined, they have about 5 of them. What they only lack is 2 issues. One, more tailors, and maybe a house for sewing and the sewing machine.
Sewing machine.
The other 5.
Now, we've created a fund for their circle for each district. We have created a fund for their circle for each district. And I put in 50 million shillings to begin with, but I can add on. As the man arrived on the account, cow.
Your Excellency, my name is Paul Aliao, the Acting Chief Administrative Officer, Kween. I'm here to cross-check with the Chief Finance Officer whether the 15 million meant for the youth is already in the account. Okay. What I'm aware of is the other money that was meant for the parish development circles. But I'm here to cross-check very soon.
That's different.
Thank you.
Okay, now, the issue of the charges in government schools, I am now presenting it to all the NRM members to discuss it. And when in the coming government, we agree, should we continue with these charges in government schools or not? Now you hear the terrible stories of these young people here, who had, one of them was about to kill herself. When I trained them just for 6 months, they have become new people. Is it correct to continue with that system? That system which blocks the future of young people like these ones. Let me show you what they are doing. Just 6 months, see what they are doing here.
Otoban bakwe, otoban nu. Aja na poyo, aja na surok. Ojilakwe ka jitor rat kite berato liu lege lak lege jiwa nomen.
So those are, some of those products, we're importing them from China, from India, from Dubai, from Italy.
Ege watu kuja ekwe, majenur tuni jo Uganda. Tibeti ba kore tam sungo lebe Italy, Jesu tande atikne. Derale go kiborok mugaga. Angyona marono ga. Deta bona ngale go.
Now I end by congratulating the people of Sebei for offering me 500 acres of land. To put their industrial park. So I will put like the one of Mbari, you put the one of Mbari again. Ah, that one there. So, we have decided that we are going to defend our cherub. We are going to defend cherub. Is it cheropu? Cherobu. Bu. B-U.
Yes, R-O-P-I-N-D. Jerobu. R-O-P-I-N-K. Jerobu.
Cheropu. So we are going to defend Cheropu. We are going to defend Cherobu. Agree or not? You defend Cherobu. Cherobu, oh yeah. Why is it chini? NRM Jew. Kween Jew. Sabin Jew. Uganda Jew. East Africa, oh yeah. Kaita Bon.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now present to you the flag bearers, MP flag bearers, and LC5 flag bearer, Kween District. We have the woman MP, Jacqueline Sange, flag bearer, Kween District. We have Soy County, Honorable Isaac Malinga, our flag bearer there. We have Honorable Chenonges William, flag bearer, Kween County. Thank you. And the LC5, Honorable Manjinjaj Paul, our LC5 flag bearer. The woman MP kindly proceed to the podium. Our woman MP flag bearer, Honorable Jacqueline Sange, receiving the flag from His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the flag bearer, presidential candidate for the NRM. Thank you. NRM oye! Soy County, Honorable Isaac Malinga, proceed to receive your flag from the chairman of the party, but also the NRM presidential candidate. NRM oye! Thank you.
Your Excellency, I present to you Honorable Chemonges William, the flag bearer, Kween County Member of Parliament, who is also currently in the 11th Parliament. Chemonges William, oye! NRM, oye! And lastly, but not least, our LC5 flag bearer for Kween District, Mr. Manji Judge Paul. Your Excellency, thank you so much. The people of Kween are very thankful for the services, for the NRM government, for the peace and security and all the good things said. Your Excellency, His Excellency is taking a picture with the NRM flag bearers, the MPs, and the members of Parliament, and our LC5. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Honorable Chemaswet, who contested in the primaries, and he is supporting our flag bearers. He has chosen a path of standing with the party even when he did not make it through in the primaries. He requests to have a picture moment with you too. Kindly allow him take a picture with His Excellency. And lastly, Your Excellency, I present to you over 80 converts. Before the converts, we have our young people trained from the industrial hub that was brought in by His Excellency to this region, also taking a picture with him. Kindly usher in our people from the industrial hub. Thank you, Your Excellency. Museveni oye! Museveni oye! NRM oye! Finally, Your Excellency, I present to you over 80 converts from the FDC and National Unity Platform that have joined the ruling party, that have joined the Party of Progress, that have joined the Party of Success, the party that has made Uganda progress, and they are here with us to have a photo opportunity with you, Your Excellency. Can we usher in the converts? These are converts. They are holding the cards from the political parties where they were. I see FDC, DP, the National Unity Platform, all these political parties as of today, they are dead in Kween because the last remnants have joined the National Resistance Movement. Musei oye! Thank you, thank you. You can see that Kween District, when they say that they are 100% yellow, that is witnessed by all the remaining people from other political parties that have now joined the National Resistance Movement. NRM oye! There are more coming in. Museveni oye! Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you for guiding us through the years. Thank you for allowing that Uganda has remained a peaceful country in the East and Central Africa and Africa at large. It is this progress that has made a large number of people in Uganda to stand with the NRM. Can we kindly usher in all the converts? These are the last remaining people from other political parties that have joined the NRM today. Thank you for joining the winning party. Thank you for coming to the NRM. Thank you for supporting His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Soy County, oye! Soy District, oye! MC, DJ anthems.
Ago asista nye luta bongo ondo tange ye boye konu amige bae sabingu mugul aponyo je pondine wana tobol chega mangalyak tanyo boga iburde tolo sheka bongara kwe cheri chomyeta boga just tell your teachers yes sama anjiwa again.
Paka unne gole ci omis bondet mara par paskar karo mara ne ga onyer bi go got mara jalo mara ngalaj pago mara mi go di bondet mara ki yuyet ye yo ga je kwandoy bade mara wira unnek tarat mara sabay bondet Marande kosisa kabisa. Yeah. Omutyoji bate ko kuwatondet. Manda ko babi ko tai. Akany ko keketya bondet. Oyonge otaba wire uttorat.